Hey, what's up, my truth seekers? How are you guys doing? Welcome to Real Life with your girl, Lady D. Unapologetic and nine bias, guys. Let me make sure that I get everything together. Yes, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. I see your Hope is in the house. She says, hello, Lady D in chat. Also, Chandela Hargrove, or just say Miss Infant. Heartgrove. Good evening, Lady D and chat. I thought my girl was gonna come in the house, Miss Wu. I thought she was gonna be the first one. I'm finna say, look, if Miss Wu was in the house again, the first one, I was gonna go ahead and give her a canvas body glaze or some whatever she wanted. Okay, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. I see I got a full house 107. Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, comment and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Or better yet, if you feel like you are getting some information in here, go ahead and hit that Cash App. Yes, Real Talk 985. Yes, indeed. Let me make sure that I put it up. Real Talk 985. I got 120 in here. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, share these videos. More you share these videos, the more that I will be in the algorithm. I see Linda Young is in the house. She says, hello, Lady D and chat. Hey, guys. Hey. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. My girl T Jones is in the house. She says, hey, Lady D in chat. Also, Rachel's in the house. She says, hello, Lady D in chat. Thank you guys very much. I mean, out here is very beautiful. Very beautiful out here, man. I mean, the sun is shining. Everything is great. I know I had supposed to come on at 2 o'clock, man, but I mean, I had a lot of things that was going on. But yes, indeed. So before I continue with my commentary, guys, let me go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer because you know we have to make sure that we do that. Okay. So let me make it a little larger. I see Denise Marsha is in the house. She says, happy Thanksgiving. This Lady D. Yes, Lady D and chat. Welcome, guys, to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. In here is grown folks. Trust me, we eat meat. We don't have time to pacify anyone. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this right quick. The copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, guys. So don't get mad with the messenger. Like I said, I don't know these people from a can of paint, okay? Comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, okay? So I wanted to make sure that I go ahead and get that out of the way. Yes, indeed. I see that I got 158 people that's in the house. Let me see how many likes that I have in the house because, like I say, this right here, it may seems like it's easy, but this is not easy at all. Trust me, it is not easy at all. So let me see how many likes that I got in the house, guys, before I go ahead and continue. So Linda Starbucks, someone give me a thumbs up if my mic is okay, because you know I'll be having problems when it comes to my mic. So make sure that my mic is good, you know, the sound is good, great, and everything before I continue with my okay, guys, come on, you guys can do better than that. I have 165 people in here and only 11 viewers. 11 likes. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, to me, that's considered as stealing. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, guys. Yes, everyone said everything is good. Yes, indeed. So, guys, let me go ahead and do. I'm going to play the 30-second countdown. Guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and get into my commentary. Okay. Okay, guys, I am back. Denise Marsha say I meant to say happy thankful Thursday. Yes, indeed. We should be thankful at all times. Absolutely. I like how my girl, country girl Queen, how she goes ahead and call forth her days. We got to do that. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you was at Miss Show Enough, Miss Wanda's channel last night. I mean, gosh, we had a beautiful time. I mean, Miss Wanda, she showed up and showed out. One thing that I can say when it comes to Miss Wanda, I mean, she's going to bring it. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. As you can see by the title, should Callers King consider bringing back Miss Wanda and allow Martell Holt to bring Arionne Curry? And also, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my link, in case anyone wants to come on, and we also can go ahead and talk about it as well. So I'm gonna drop my link, and also make sure you if more people come on, just take in consideration that I know you passion about what you are talking about, but other people also is passion as well. So when I drop the link, you guys can come on, and we can go ahead and chop it up together. Okay, so again, happy thankful Thursday. Okay, yes, Shandela, and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, charge it to my country accent. Okay, she says show enough showed out. Yes, she did. I mean, one thing that I can say about Miss Wanda, you can say whatever you want to say about her, but she's gonna bring it. Miss Wanda, when she was on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, one thing about Miss Wanda, she brought those ratings up. And when she left, those ratings was down. And she's good entertainment. Miss Wanda is very entertainment, and she knows how to draw you in. Also, T. Jones says, yes, she's funny as hell. Yes, she is. Also, Nikki had said hello to everyone to the chat and on the panel. Hi, Nikki. How are you doing? Yeah, she say chandelier. Okay, chandelier. I don't give a care how much you tell me to pronounce it right. With this southern accent, it's still gonna sound funny. Like I said, we have a language of our own. Okay, chandelier. Yes. Also, Starbucks, my mod is in the house. Yes, Star. She says if you like to support this channel, Cash App Real Talk 985. Your support is appreciated, but not required. Okay. And also your host says she did. Okay, guys, but come in. Like I say, last night I had a ball. We was going back and forth in the chat room with these melon nuts. I mean, like I said, to me, I know exactly how to separate reality from these people personal life. This is a reality show, and also we have to take consideration that we talking to real people. And Miss Wanda, like I said, Miss Wanda, she reminds me of my mom. Miss Wanda, she's not going to cut no corners, especially when it comes to her baby. Okay, that's exactly how my mom is. When things don't go right in my business, trust me, all I have to do is just call my mom, and she's going to be right there. But I think that Callers King, he should, like I said, you can't put your eggs in one basket and just focus on one person, because that one person, is not bringing it. And she cannot handle, well, not handle, but she cannot carry that show by itself. I think that if Mel could carry the show by herself, then she can go ahead and focus on what she got when it comes to her own little streaming network. But I think, guys, let me know, what your thoughts about it. I think that Callers King need to go ahead and he need to bring Miss Wanda back as well as Arionne, because it's not fair. Why would you talk about someone? You don't have to come out and say Arionne, but when you say, the baby mama, or, bring up coleslaw or whatever names you guys want to go ahead and give her, then we know that you are talking about her. And the thing about it is that it's not like it was a few seasons. These people, ever since that this show came on, all the way from the very first season, you guys made it about Martell's infidelity. You brought in, Arionne without coming out and say her name. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts about it. I think that, Callers King, if he wants to see the ratings up, I think that he need to go ahead and he need to bring in Arionne Curry as well as Miss Wanda. I don't even know why did they even got rid of Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda for what? Miss Wanda didn't even started that mess. Melody went ahead and started the mess. Melody went to Destiny's event. Destiny was giving a opening for her business, and Melody went in. Even Destiny said Melody went in with a grudge. Melody went in with a chip on her shoulder. Came in these people establishments, didn't even speak. Then she sat there. Once she drained the energy out of the event that Destiny had going on, she went out. Like I said, she killed two birds with one stone. Then she went over to Miss Wanda, and she went and she picked with Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda was trying to sell her food, trying to get herself out there. And she ruined that for Miss Wanda. So I think that they should go ahead and get Miss Wanda back on the show. Melody went to Miss Wanda, brought up all that mess, and talked about her food, saying her food was nasty. And what Miss Wanda said, Melody never even taste the food to come out and say that her food was nasty. Because what she was trying to do, she was trying to find any way to go ahead and get Miss Wanda off of that show. That's exactly how I look at it. And like I said, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. This is my opinion. And if you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. Everybody else can sit there and they can steer the narrative and whatever they want to do, that's them. But in here in me, I'm gonna stand on my truth. I see Chandela, she says they tried to say that and her behavior on social media and talking about the kids. And the thing about it, Miss Wanda wasn't talking about the kids. Miss Wanda was only going off of what was already put out there. Martell went on Dr. Heavenly platform and brought up some stuff when it came to his last child. And all Miss Wanda did was she went ahead and she repeated it. It was already said. She just repeated it. So why would they want to sit there and fire Miss Wanda for something that was already out there? Make it make sense. But you already know they always wants to make it all about Miss Buddy. If Miss Buddy sat there and she whine about certain things, wish she could sit there and throw the rock and hide her hands, then they don't have a problem with stuff like that. I see my girls in the house. Yes, I got to give my mics. Man, I have the best mics on this side of town. Country girl, Queena. She says, happy thankful Thursday. She's thankful too. Yes, it is worth it to be thankful. Yes, indeed. We ain't got time to sit there and act like some sour puss, okay? Also, Chandela says Mel was live before she got there and was messy on her live and said she was going to cut up. I was on that live. Absolutely. She knew exactly what she did. Melody, when she went to that event, she knew exactly what she was going to do because no one can sit there and start a business or be one of the main characters, shine the light on, but Melody. Melody knew what she was going to do. Melody owed not only Miss Wanda apology, she need to go ahead and apologize to Destiny as well because she messed up Destiny's shop. Destiny should have been promoting her shop, should have been doing good, but by she went in with all that negative energy, then everything just went down after that. Okay. Country Girl says, welcome everyone to this channel. Thank you, Country Girl. Also, your hope says bring Arionne on just to be a part of Martell real life, not talk about the affair as much, just address who she is on one episode and keep it moving. She don't even have to be around Mel. Absolutely. This is what I think, your hope. Like I said, no one don't have to walk on no eggshells when it comes to Melody. Like I said, it takes two to tear down a house. And I do not think that Martell tore that house down by himself. Martell, all the way from season 1, he told Melody, according to what they put out, he told Melody what his needs was he what he wasn't getting. Now, what man, and I talk about it all the time, what man that that going to come from a hard day's work, tearing down, building back up, going home, got to cook, got to clean up, bathing the kids, helping the kids with their homework, and just to sit there, watch you and your mom sit on that daggone couch looking for something to eat. Make it make sense. You guys was misusing that man. Just like Miss Marlene had said. Miss Marlene said, I thought these people was trying to kill my baby. I mean, like I said, Martell did some crazy stuff. Martell did. But how long you going to sit there and beat this man up? It's time for everybody to move on. If the two cannot film on the same show, like I said, Melody, she's starting some. She got Nubian screaming, whatever she's doing, let her go. She already said when she's around those people, these certain castmates, she said that, it's like she's not in her peace. It's like they draining the energy. Well, if they draining you, why don't you leave, Miss Buddy? Why don't you leave? And I'm pretty sure, like I said, let Arionne and Miss Wanda on, and I promise you, those ratings is going to hit the roof. Everybody sitting there saying, "Well, I don't want to see no Arionne." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I promise you, if Arionne and Martell sit there and go live right now on Instagram, you guys, it's like you guys sitting already going to make 101 videos talking about these people. So quite obvious you check in for them, because if I don't want to see nobody, I'm not going to sit there and make videos after videos after videos. I'm not going to do that. And not only that, what they are doing, they are stalking these people' private life. These people sitting there going to the pool, going to the zoo, certain events. This man, Martell, even went to the hospital. Went to the hospital, and they had still pictures of this man at the hospital. So you guys trying to tell us that you're not checking for Arionne and Martell? Stop your line. Stop your line right now, okay? Stop your line. Yes, indeed. Your Hope says, I agree. Mel definitely had involvement. Yeah, she had a lot to do with it. And the thing about it, like I say, you cannot sit there and say Martell did this, Martell did that, without sitting there saying Melody did it as well. And see, they got upset with Nell. Because Nell Fletcher said the same thing. Nell Fletcher sat there and say, both of them needs to take accountability. Even Marcel said at the reunion, Mel, you never take accountability of nothing that you do. Mel always wants to be the victim. The victim. After 6 god doggone season or 7 seasons, because well, they skipped 7. I don't know why they skipped 7 and went jump to 8. But still of all, let it go. Move on. Mel is not an ugly person. She can get anybody most likely that she want. Why don't she show us what she working with? Why is Mel is constantly beating this dead horse, making songs, trauma binding songs about all the stuff that she went through with Martell? Everybody said they said, well, that's the way she's grieving. No, that's the way she's banking all the way to the bank. She's only using Martell as a cash cow. That's it. That's why she's not going to let it go. But I promise you, if they bring Arionne on that show, like Melody said, when they go low, what's she going to do? She going to take it to hell. So knock, knock. Who's at that door? Arionne. Let Arionne in. And I promise you, if Melody even say something to my man, then me and Melody going to have it out, because you ain't going to say nothing to my man. You're not going to emasculate him anymore. It's time for you to move on. The only thing that you and Martell need to talk about, and that's the children off this reality show, because the judge already ordered. What did the judge order? The judge already ordered that they cannot bring the kids on. So if they cannot bring the kids on the show, don't even talk about the children as well, okay? And that's real talk. Rachel says that, not my husband, I wouldn't allow it. Absolutely, absolutely. I see my girl, beautiful, Black Lovely, is in the house. Yes, indeed. She says, good evening, beauties, and real talk with Lady D and chat. Yes, indeed. I had dropped the link, Dark and Lovely. If you want to come up, you welcome to come up, guys. Yes, indeed. So let me drop the link. And in here, guys, it is real talk, unapologetic, and non-biased. We are grown folks. We ain't got time to sit there and tickle nobody's ears. If you are looking for your ears to be tickled, then you go somewhere else, because in here we going to stand on our truth. We're going to call it like it is, okay? Also, Chandela says they following Ari on IG. Yeah, followed her. But yet we don't want to see her. Make it make sense. We don't want to see her on the show. Like I said, that is Martell's reality. This is life. Martell is not the first and he's not the last that cheated. 99.9% men cheat, okay? And if your man is not cheating, stay in that relationship, boo-boo. Just like Melody said, she wasn't wanting for anything. Nothing. This man treated her like a queen. But what she did, she sat there and went and gave in to these trauma binding fans. Throw your husband away while somebody else is just looking like a Arionne Curry, ready to scoop him up. Like I said, what trash to you is treasure to somebody else. You see, Tisha didn't leave her husband. They was trying to get Tisha to leave her husband, saying, "Oh, you need to leave Marcia." Leave Marcia for what? So she can go out there and have 101 body counts, going from the skillet to the frying pan? Make it make sense. It's not like you going out there and you progressing. Make it make sense. I just don't understand. I don't understand these women, guys. Country Girl Queena says that, can we get these likes up? Absolutely, guys. We got 218 people in here. Go ahead and hit the cash. Hit the cash out. Real Talk 985. But yet, better yet, hit the like button. Come in and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Chandela says they follow. Yeah, I read that one already. Your Hope says, laugh out loud. They start them at the zoo and the pool. Absolutely. But this is what I would do. If I was Martell, what I would do, I would find out who are the content creators that's going around stalking us, putting our pictures on social media, putting my family in jeopardy. I will find out who doing that, because it's easy to find out. All you have to do is see who are the ones that's making these videos. It's easy to find them out. And I will go after them. Because what these people are doing is putting this man's life in jeopardy. But like I said, if you don't like the man, you don't like the woman, then why are you stalking these people? We got more entertainment that's going on off of this show than what's on this show. So Carlos King is very smart. Carlos King need to say, well, man, these people, they are doing so much on social media. I need to take what's on social media and I need to bring it on the show. Come on, Carlos King. Come on. Make it make sense, guys. I see you, T. Jones. You can carry him down if you want to. Hey, my girl, how are you doing? If you want to carry him down, you can carry him down. Hey, T. Jones.
Hey, honey, how you doing?
Doing great, girl. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm just trying to figure something out. With Mel making all that noise about them kids, I think it would just be easier for Martell, unless he's trying to avoid doing child support or whatever. I think it would be easy for him to go ahead and give her custody and he get his visitation rights. He and Arionne move to Atlanta and get on Love and Hip Hop and make their money.
So you want, wait, come on now, T. Jones. Come on, T. Jones. I know the day is thing for Thursday. You want Martell
Be
to get
thankful.
custody?
Yep, leave. Get
So
well.
how you think the
He can
kids
go.
gonna
They can get.
feel? Go ahead, hon. Your mic drop. You still there? I can't hear you. Repeat what you said.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Repeat it.
Shoot. Okay, I'm thinking he can just give her, like, if they do like joint custody.
Okay.
With
Well,
my
that's what they
with
have
my
now,
oldest
right?
kid.
That's what they have now, right? Joint custody.
Yeah, well, I think so. But see, well, he's a different kind of dad because when I had joint custody with my oldest daughter's dad, what's supposed to happen was he's supposed to get her on the weekends and he have her during the summer. But he only did joint custody to keep from paying the amount of child support he's supposed to pay because he got her one summer when she was 8 years old and I raised her. She stayed 2 nights with him at 8 years old and she's 33. So I would just really, I don't know too much how this custody thing go, but I would do the visitation rights, get the children on the weekend, move to Atlanta, start my life over because Mona Scott will pick them up tomorrow.
Hmm. But I think
Because
that if
she,
he
you,
make, I think if he make that decision, T. Jones, then in the long run, it's going to affect the children because they're gonna wonder why did my dad went ahead and gave us up and it sounds like a feedback.
I don't know. This might be
Uh,
these foolish things.
yeah. Just mute your mic 1 second. Let me go ahead and get this out. I don't think that Martell should just go ahead and just give up all his rights when it comes to his children because that's his children. That's part of his life, and the children going to grow up and they going to they're going to see all this and they're going to say, well, why did dad went ahead and gave us up and
No,
chose another
I'm not
family?
saying give up. I'm not saying give up his kids and give up all his rights. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying maybe, well, I may be saying it wrong. Maybe he need to just make her. She's the one that has primary custody, however that go. But he has visitation rights. We have some
Mm-hmm.
people that the mothers keep their children, and dad get them on weekends or every other weekends. They get them during the summer, stuff like that, where he can live his life. Because it looked like to me she's sabotaging them because she wants her children and she really
Mm-hmm.
wants control of the situation. It looked like that's the only way he's gonna get a break if he just kind of like lift his hands up and, to so many words, give her what she want because that lady is acting like she crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I
I'm
don't
not
think
saying give
that.
up his kids and don't
Yeah.
have no relation with his kids. I'm not saying that at all. That would be
Okay.
crazy. But
Yeah.
just you know what I'm saying. Get them on the weekends. Get them every other weekend instead of the 7 days on and 7 days off. That's It should be easier. I would love to have that with my dude get the kids 7 days. I keep them 7 days. That would be life for somebody like me, but for somebody like her that she has a control thing. So my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm saying that because she's trying to drain him financially. He really don't have the funds to even fight with her.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's exactly what she's trying to do. That's why she's going back and forth in court because she know it's going to exhaust his account. But then again, I will call a bluff. If you want the kids full time, go ahead and take the kids. And I promise you, it's not going to work because it didn't even work when they was sharing custody. Because according to Martell, she had like 20, and it wasn't 20, but that's what he put out, something like that. Babysitters, the kids was going from pillar to pole, so I don't think that Melody and her lifestyle, because she's chasing after fame and fortune. I don't think that that would be a part, having the kids full time. I don't think that she would be able to work it out because nowhere in the world you going to be able to juggle two things, juggle your kids and also chasing after fame. It's not going to work, and that's
But it
why it was
would
so
prove his
easy.
point.
That's why I would call,
It
I
would
would
prove
call a
it would
bluff.
prove his point. Right.
Yeah, I would call a bluff
That's what
because
I'm
it's
saying.
not going to
Not fun to
work.
turn his back
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
kids, but if you
yeah.
feel like she would see what help he is, he's a blessing even when it comes to the kids because a lot of the stuff on social media, if you look
Mhm,
at it, we can go back and we can count the times that he has shown his face, but we cannot count the times that Mel has shown hers.
mhm,
And a lot of the stuff they dog and when he say something about her, but he's only reacting to what she done did. It's an
mhm.
action. He just acting out on what she doing. They smearing him all over every way they can. He can't
Yeah.
get a break.
But the thing about it, like I said, what I think that Martell, if what I think Martell, what he should do, he should hire him a good PR team and get his law, his attorneys, everything set up. Because long as Martell
He
is
can't
out
make no
there,
money, Lady D. They not letting him
yeah.
make no money.
Well, then what he need to do, I'm pretty sure that people wants to hear his story. If you cannot make no money on Love and Marriage in Hunt store, I'm pretty sure that more doors are open. So
That's
Mona
why he
Scott
need to
can
go
pick
to
it up.
Atlanta.
Yes,
That's right.
Bravo will pick it up. Somebody's going to pick up his story because, like I said, that is his reality. And, everybody is talking about it. So if everybody's talking about it, and, I think that, who can tell it better than the ones that's been through it? So I'd rather
Now
tell
I
my
heard
own story.
Sherelle
Hmm.
on Sherelle World. I heard them say like Martell had a little chance at Bravo at the Real Housewives, but whatever happened with Sheree, and I don't know verbatim to how she said it, but it was something that happened behind the scenes where he was kind of like booted out with the Sheree thing. I don't know what happened with that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mel don't show up on Bravo with Portia. So I just see him if he link up with Mona Scott or even go to Zeus. Shit,
Hmm.
once some dollar beat no dollar.
But you see, like I
He
said,
just he need
Mel
to
went.
leave Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I
Period.
think so too. I think
It will
too
be
because
me or her.
yes, yeah, I think so too because I really don't think that even Call is King, and like I say, this is my opinion. I don't think that Call is King is a feedback I hear. I don't think that Call is King have Martell's best interest as well because when the scene came when he called Melody first. Why he didn't call Martell, since Martell had the kids and say, if the kids are right, because when it comes to the policemen, we don't play when it comes to stuff like that. So if I was Martell, I would go back and I would have a meeting and I would tell them, look, either, we're going to sit there and film my real life. I don't want to be with Melody. I don't even want to talk about Melody no more. But I don't think that Melody and I can be on this same show. Go ahead and give me a spinoff. Let me, and I can
You
talk
know
about
what?
what's going on.
Carlos and Mel is a lot alike. Them people chasing
Mel,
riches.
yeah, that's it. But I think he putting his eggs in the wrong basket. Melody is not that entertaining.
and Martell need to open up his eyes. I know he's not that naive to where he can't see that they're using him for a pawn, and they are the ones that's gaining off of it. He's not.
Absolutely. This
So
is what
it's
Darky and Lovely said. She said, I agree. Real talk with Lady D. Mel will feed that narrative. Hold on, where I'm at. It went up. I can't see it. She says, real talk with Lady D. Mel will feed that narrative to the kids that their dad gave them up on. And absolutely, that's exactly what she's gonna do because everything that Martell do, they take it and they twist it. So that's exactly how she's gonna go ahead and put that out. Also, Rachel says that Mel doesn't want full custody of the kids. She needs them for a paycheck. And, like I said, that's their opinion. You can't get mad. What are they doing right now? Like I said, if they see all the stuff is going on, they should think about what's best for the kids. And they still trying to get, not they, Mel is still trying to get the kids on the show.
I think the only one looking out for the kids is the daddy.
Absolutely. Even the judge said that the kids have Martell have the kids' best interests.
But I would pull her card. I would say,
Absolutely.
well, you know what, Mel? Since you want it like this, you keep the kids. You send them to school. I'll be here on Friday evenings to get them. I bet you that shit will wear out so quick because she's not finna stay at home. And
Absolutely.
then
Not
that's
at
when the
all.
20 babysitters are gonna come into play.
Absolutely. This is what Dark and Lovely says. I don't think that Bravo would work with Mel because of her fanatic fans base. Absolutely. They don't want that trouble. They don't even want the trouble that's going on with Portia. They told Portia, look, we're not going to interfere in your legal woes, get it straight. And then, we're going to go ahead and film, So I don't think they want to get involved with stuff like that. And if Melody do decide, to get full custody of the kids, I'm pretty sure that they're not going to let Melody film those kids. They're not going to do it. You okay? So also
And I'm with
Shambella
you,
said,
Lady D.
mhm,
It's like a cult because if you notice, At first, Dr. Heavenly was like a little bit in between. She wasn't really side with nobody. But once her and
Not
Carlos
yes.
King had that talk, whatever they talked about, now the narrative have changed. Oh well, he shouldn't have did this. And first she was, oh, they gonna get back together. Nah, I wouldn't take him back. So it's like all of them in cahoots together.
Money talk, girl. Like I say, a lot of these people have sold their souls because I was shocked when, of all people, Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly is a straight shooter. And I say, dag, I can't believe that Dr. Heavenly changing coats like that because I know the same clips that we saw, of Melody, how, she had that lighter fluid and a torch and, how she wanted to set that house on fire and had the bat and throwing plants and throwing glasses. She saw the same clips that we saw. So she should have did just like Nell Fletcher. Why, both of them didn't take accountability. But I also like what Shandela has said. Shandela says that Carlos already said, and especially explaining the first season, that he told Mel he would stand by her and he would cater to her sins. And that's absolutely what ruined the show because that is an ensemble cast. You can't do that. You can't sit there as just like a mother sitting there, you know, favoring one child over another. That's where jealousy kick in. You cannot sit there and say, I'm going to cater to one person. What you think is going to happen to the rest of it? The whole house is going to come collapsing. It's going to fall now down. Now, guys, you guys got to do better than that. I got 229 people in here and only 24 likes. Make it make sense.
Really, they can't make that make sense because it don't take but nothing to hit that button.
Because they're a
You
bunch of
can't make
trolls,
that
a
make
bunch of
sense.
haters. They're a bunch of haters. That's what they are. They're a bunch of haters.
Then you have an option. You can hit the dislike button.
That's it.
You can hit the like or the dislike.
But
So
it's like I said there and say they got over 40 something different it's a feedback I'm hearing. They have over 40 something different people that's riding with Melody. If you don't like what's in here, why don't you go to a channel that's going to accommodate you? But if you are in here and you are listening to my commentary, it's not going to hurt you guys to hit the like button, or just like T Jones said, the dislike button.
and then to add insult to injury, now they trying to spin this narrative like Destiny and Martell have a thing going on. I don't
Wow.
see that. I don't believe that.
Hmm.
It's
Absolutely.
it's 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 wild.
Anything, like I said, and then you could see that they really hate the Scots because last week they made it all about Stormy and this new girl. They never even gave the Scots that much airtime. Make it make sense. Rachel says Mel allowed her last baby to be plastered all over the Mellicott social media posts. I would cringe every time I saw her being displayed to people she didn't even know. Absolutely. And the judge already ordered, to keep the kids off of social media, and they still violating those orders because you still see the kids on social media. I see my girl, Miss Wu is in the house. I thought you was gonna be the first one to show up. Man, I sit there and say, look, I'm about to go ahead and reward her. Miss Wu, she says, hello, ladies. Also, Ken's big sisters in the house. She says that I think Dr. Heavenly know is BS, but Dr. Heavenly should have called that out. I hate people that turn coat, especially for the love of money. Also, Chandela says it's been said that Martell missed out on the opportunity with Real Housewives of Atlanta due to his rest. Shortly after it was put out, Cherie immediately was dropped. But Sheree came out and said that, people need to know their worth. So I guess they went ahead and cut up paycheck just to sit there and bank on Portia. My girl's in the house, Bertha Raymond. She said, hello, Lady D and chat. Hey, Bertha. Nikki B is in the house. She said, I kind of hope the show gets canceled. Maybe the cast know it's the last season. That's exactly what Mel wants, so once the show get canceled, then she gonna say, oh, I got my stuff. Then that's when she gonna go on Nubian streaming, whatever it is. Your Hope says, speaking of the kids, it still irks me that they keep the kids off of social media, and Mel mom, that's what I'm talking about. Mel mom most of the time post them like it's a game. No one is thinking about the kids. That's what I'm talking about. Why is Mel mom, why? And I don't know, like I said, we only could go by what we see. But if the judge ordered for the kids to stay off of social media and also had awarded Melody's mom to, the kids can come over to her house, but not to sit there and put them on social media, and I promise you, if it was Miss Marlene was doing that, the Melamuts, they would sit there and made sure that the judge would have been aware of stuff like that. Okay. Chandela says caller should have shown Mel Park taken in a DV with that fake warning her put out after the episode of Martell arrest. Too much feedback, Lady D. Oh, yeah, she's saying a lot of feedback. Mm-hmm. Thank you for
I'm
telling me.
on mute. I'm
Huh?
on mute, lady. I mute mine, Lady D. So I don't know if it's me.
You muted. You let me see. Let me
Yes,
see.
I'm about to see if it's
What
me with the feedback.
what you said? What you said, T Jones?
I said I'm about to mute my mic again. That way you can see if it's me with the feedback.
All righty. Go ahead and mute. So, guys, let me know if you can hear me real good. Let me know if you guys still hear the feedback, okay? Because I don't hear it no more. Shandela says they've been trying to run with that narrative. When Mel put out she paid a bill for Destiny, and that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. First of all, Destiny did not ask Melody to give her any money, but if Melody wanted to, give her money, in good favor to help her, knowing that she was going through a divorce, why would Melody bring it on the show? Because, like I said, these people, you know how they is.
I think that's why she gave her the money.
Mm-hmm.
That that was all in the plan. It's crazy the way their relationship fell apart because for one, you didn't hear her and Tisha saying anything. You couldn't repeat nothing that you heard for one. So you really
Mm-hmm.
didn't hear them talking about you. You gave her that money, so when you come back and retaliate, you can say, "Well, I helped her pay her bill."
Mm-hmm.
And like Destiny said, I never asked you for that. And when you sent it to me, I told you you didn't have to do that. And she told her no, she wanted to do that. So my thing is this: if you give something from the heart, you're not gonna remember everything you did for a person, and you're sure not gonna throw it back in their face. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Absolutely. Nikki B says, mute your mic again. Let me read this right quick here because they still saying this here. They're hearing feedback. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you still hear the feedback once T Jones have muted the mic. B says, let's see how much the millimeters will keep up with Mel once the show is canceled. I think them canceling the show will stop all this crazy millimeters talking about people. Absolutely. Like I said, show us what you're working with, Miss Buddy. I see my girl is in the house. Yes, indeed. Misbehaving. Misbehaving is fun. Guys, make sure you go ahead and check out my girl, Misbehaving. And Misbehaving, like I said, she's the bigger person. They sit there and talked about her child, and Carmen went back on these people, and she still prayed for them. Still prayed for them. Like I said, these millimeters, they have to know what goes around comes around. Okay. Also, Shandela says, she's talking to Nikki B. My girl's in the house, Davita James. She said, peace and blessing, everyone. Hey, guys. Who else is in the house? I heard that Nubian is filming. Oh, my God. Then she said, oh, my God, that's a ledge. Okay. Wow. I didn't hear that one. Mm, mm, mm. Did you hear anything about that, T Jones? But
No, I
like I
haven't
said,
heard
no,
anything
I
about
didn't
that
hear
either.
me either.
You're not even hearing nothing about Sharnita's world. I haven't really heard. I seen T Talk do well. The other girl, I seen her do like one thing on it. You haven't heard anything about that either. The only thing you're hearing about is RP and all this other foolishness, DV and all this. That's what you're hearing about.
Okay, I see Beverly Mitchell is in the house. She says search delusion content. Wow, I don't know what she's talking about. Search delusional. I don't know what she meant by that right there. But like I said, this channel right here is not for everyone. It's for people that's, standing on their truth. My truth may not be your truth, but like I said, we a very small remnant. You got so many people that's, speaking the way that people wants to hear, so each is on. Starbucks Lover says
Ye-
51 watching and 30. Please go back out and smash that like button. Thank you. Yes. So like I said, I got 245 people that's in here and only like I say, guys, y'all got to hit that like button. It's not gonna hurt. Or the dislike, only 31 people. So girl, I'm gonna cut this live short because like I said, we got 245 people in here and only 32 likes. And like I said there and say, even if I got to be by myself because I stand on my truth. When I come in here, if I got to have two or three, but God would never ever allow me to be in here by myself, okay? But I know when we together, like I said, we're gonna talk exactly like it is. We're gonna say it like it is. We're not gonna go ahead and sugarcoat, okay? So Nikki B says that the millimeters created all the mess by not sticking to the content of the show. They played a part in destroying the show. Thank you. And the thing about it, they want to go ahead, mute your mic, T Jones. They want to go ahead and call for a blackout. Call for a blackout for what? You guys the one ruined the show. You guys, the cost of the ratings that went down. And when it was said that Melody need to come out and dismantle the Melanuts, what she did, she came out, she danced. So, like I said, why would Carlos King wants to put his eggs in one basket? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I don't know if Beverly is calling us delusional, but if she's calling us delusional, go ahead and put her on timeout. So you have about 5 seconds to let us know that you talking about the cast. Keep it to the cast. Do not sit there and talk about us, okay? So you have something else you want to say, T Jones?
Yeah, anybody that's not in agreement with that BS is delusional. When it, in their lens, you got to look at it one way for them, So what's so crazy? Nothing that none of us are saying are factual. Nothing is factual. It's only opinion. So I don't know why they're getting their feelings for something so simple. It's just entertainment.
Absolutely. Can's Big Sis says, seems like when Melody is on the show, that's when the ratings slump. Absolutely. But I promise you, those ratings was up when Miss Wanda was on that show. So what do you think about, do you think that Miss Wanda and Arionne should come on that show?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're here having a little small Bravo over there. Yeah. If Ariana and Martell come on that show and Miss Wanda, because Miss Wanda gonna be Miss Wanda gonna be Ariana's friend, believe that. Oh yes.
Hmm.
It'll go gold. It'll be platinum. Yes. But they not gonna do that because of the pride thing. They got to save the master. They got to shelter her feelings. So we all know that's not gonna happen.
Hmm. Rachel says Mel didn't speak up for the nuts. She says Mel did not speak up for the nuts when Kimmy and Tisha brought them up. She's not. Like I said, she's not even going to speak up even when it comes to all those lawsuits that's going to be filed. You think Mel is going to cut these people a check. No, not at all, you know. But they going so hard and riding for someone that they don't even know. Make it make sense.
And she sitting back laughing at her, laughing at all of them.
Hmm. It doesn't make no sense at all. So, like I said, you know, that's just to show you. But I definitely think that they should go ahead and bring them back on the show.
See if Martell leave, I think the show still can survive because I think between Marcel and Tisha, Nell and her family, Kim and Maurice, I think the show still could do something. But if Martell leave, that kind of will force Mel out a little bit because she don't have nothing. She gonna be in somebody's business and end up getting popped.
Mhm.
So she don't have nobody else to pick on unless she just go in at Destiny because she not gonna play with Kimmy like that. Tisha starting to talk up for herself. Destiny not gonna play with her too much, you know. But if I was Martell, I probably would leave it alone. I know easier said than done because he trying to get a check too, but all money ain't good money.
Absolutely. That's how I look at it as well. Ken's big sister says she's not going to speak up for the nuts because she's the head nut in charge. Nikki B says Mel comes cross. Mute your mic a little bit. I hear feedback. Nikki B says Mel comes across like she is the head HR person when she is talking to the cast. She acts like the cast is beneath her because Carlos King have given her that range. Carlos King went down there to little old Huntsville and he went ahead and crowned her, made that head bigger than what it already is. That's where he messed up because nowhere in the world, all the stuff that was going on social media, that Carlos King should have went ahead and just acknowledged just one person. So you know you could show where the see where the favoritism at. Also, Bertha Raymond says, I think the ratings are appearing low because of the time of the year, graduation, weddings, springtime school activities, etc. People are out and about the time of the year, normal season fall. And when I think that they just absolutely tired. They sick and tired of this same recycling storyline when it comes to Martell and Melody. Rachel says even the millimeters want to see Martell. He's the only reason most of them absolutely they want to see him because that's why they sit on ready when these people go live. So, what you think about it? Do you think the ratings are down because people are busy, T. Jones, because of the graduation and all the other activities that's going out there? Or are they sick and tired of this recycling stuff that's going on with Melody and Martell?
I think it's a bit of both. A bit of both. Because actually, I didn't catch it Saturday because I was out doing the same thing, graduation and this, that, and other. So I think it's a bit of both, which I enjoy. I rather get on YouTube and watch y'all any day than watch the show. So to be honest with you, I haven't sat down and watched but one episode. I catch everything online. I don't even tune into it on the TV. It was something that I used to make it home for, but it's nothing to go out your way for.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a glimpse of it when she got into Kiki, and I could have went through the screen and chicken choked the hell out of Kiki. You sit there like you 4 years old. This woman talking to you like you in school, like you in pre-K. About to cry. I would have got. Now they would. The ratings would have went up. The ratings would have went up. You know that was just too much. You know, who are you? Well, I'm done with you. Okay. If you cut me off, it's all right. You not Jesus. Who are you? And Kiki's sitting there like she got a lump in her throat. Girl, open your mouth. Give her some of that energy you was giving your cousin. Then she tell her when Kiki say, well, she don't like confusion or she don't. Girl, you threw a drink in your cousin's face. She, when I tell you, I say, that part of the South is different from my part of the South because ain't no way. But one, my hands would have got the moving because probably nothing would have come out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That was degrading for Kiki to even have to sit there and go through that.
Absolutely. Your hope says, I think since Mel supposedly got Wanda kicked off the show, Mel feel like she is superior over the others. But bring Destiny back was a shock for her. Absolutely. She didn't like that.
Carlos King made the statement that Mel can't hire and she can't fire,
But
which
yet,
no,
yeah, but he showed the
technically
whole
she
world
probably
that she
can't,
could do.
but she have an impact on the decisions that's being made.
Hmm. Absolutely. Miss Wu says, I agree. It's the storyline. I'm tired of hearing about Mel and Martell. Absolutely. It's time to move on. It's time for Martell to tell his reality, tell his story. If not, they're gonna continue beating him, continue taking his words and twisting it. Also, Can's big sister says, I was waiting on Kiki to kick the legs from under the chair. I thought she was going to do something, but she just went away wagging her tail, just went out. I thought she was going to go out with a bang, and no way in the world I would allow Mel to dismiss me like that, you know?
I've been tuning into something different, watching Skid Row, Soft White Underbelly. Well, I've been watching other stuff because this
Yeah. I
it
say this
just
might be my last too. This
it's
this
no
might be my last.
substance. It's nothing to it. It's
Yeah,
like
I think
old
this
woe
might.
out
Yeah,
saga.
yeah. This might be my last as well because it served no purpose. It's so confusing. Nikki B says, I think it's a combination of the cast, some storylines mess going on behind the scene and social media. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Speak with your girl, Marcella. Thank you very much. She sent me $20. Thank you very much, Miss Marcella. Thank you very much. And I praying that your husband, I pray that he get a speedy recovery. I did hear the news, and we are putting you and your family in prayer. We are praying, that God will work everything out because I truly believe that he is a healer. Okay. So make sure you guys continue praying for Miss Marcella and her family. We got to keep them lifted up and keep them in prayer. Okay. So thank you very much, Miss Marcella. Nikki says the rumors has it Kiki has a liquor or alcohol line. I never heard that right there. I hope she could be able to promote it.
Wow.
If she do, I hope she can promote
That
it.
can't be true.
She do. You don't think so? But if it is, I hope she promote it. I want to see them all win. Melody is not the only one to have 7 and 8 people, 7 or 8 different businesses. Everybody else should be able to promote their business as well. Also, guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Miss Marcella. Go to her channel, speak with your girl Marcella, and check her out, and also Misbehaving. Okay. Country Girl says, speak with your girl Marcella. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, indeed. Thank you very, very much. Also, Your Hope says, I think she's a brand ambassador for the wine. Tanya says, hey, Miss Marcella, still praying for you. Absolutely. Tim and family. Yes, indeed, guys. Keep her in prayer. Also, Nikki said it was on another CC show. So yes, we got to make sure that we keep Miss Marcella in prayer, her and her family. No weapon formed against them shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against them shall be condemned. We speak it right now into the atmosphere.
In Jesus'
Bertha
name.
Raymond says that, hey, Marcella, love moving your way. Grab an arm, feel blessed. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. So, T. Jones, thank you for coming on. Thank you for helping me with my little live. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. We've been on for an hour. I see that I had 239 people in here, only 32 likes, but like I say, we have a lot of cloud watchers and stuff like that. So what do you expect, But I'm thinking about this might be my last time going and doing a review on Love and Marriage in Huntsville unless I see a change. Let Martell tell his truth. Bring Arionne on. Like I said, you talk about her, so you might as well put a face to it. That's exactly how I see it. And when it comes to Miss Wanda, the ratings was to the roof when Miss Wanda was on that show. So bring back Miss Wanda. What's the threat? You feel that you can't get to Tisha, that's why you had to remove Miss Wanda out the way, but the devil is a liar, okay? And the truth is not in you guys. And all of them that wants to talk about Miss Wanda, you can't talk about Miss Wanda because in her wombs is blessed. Every last one of Miss Wanda's children, they graduated. So what they are doing, they are breaking generational curses and leaving legacies down to their children's children. And that's real talk. So thank you, T, and I'm gonna talk to you later. Thank you very
All
much.
right,
Here.
lady.
All right, all right, all
All
right.
right, have a good night, y'all.
You too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Thank you all for coming on. My girl, country girl says thanks for joining the panel. T Jones, everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe. God bless you all. Your hope says good night, all. Miss Wu, Kiki should have checked mail. You don't like nobody, you punk you out. Absolutely. And also again, guys, thank Miss Marcella for that super chat. Thank you very much. And we're going to continue lifting up her and her husband, that the Most High God will give her a speedy recovery. Okay. And thank you, Dark and Lovely. Thank you, Your Hope. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Who? Oh my God. I had a lot of people that came in. Rachel. And if I didn't call your name, Can's big sister, thank you. Thank you all, guys. Charge it to my heart. Okay. So on that note, you all be blessed and you all have a good night. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. You all be blessed.